Hey, Chip Whitley here. This is day 20 of the YouTube 366 challenge, and it's Willie Wednesday. Actually, this just started as an excuse to chat about Willie Nelson, but, there are a lot of people named Will out there. Talked about William Shatner last week. I'm going to talk about Wil Wheaton this week, which is, I got a little beef with Wil Wheaton, and this is nothing along the lines of a Sheldon Cooper, he spurned me, Wil Wheaton type of thing. No, the Wil Wheaton thing that I have a problem with is the fact, and this is just stupid, it's weird, it has nothing to do with him personally, it's the fact that he spells his name with one L. It's so odd. I mean, I'm sure it makes him who he is, and, it makes him different than all the other Wills out there, You could have, Will Ferrell, or Will this, Will that, Will Smith, all the other Wills have two L's, but he's just unique with the one. But, I like Wil Wheaton. He's one of those guys who can laugh at himself, who sees himself as that icon, you know what I mean? He sees himself as the geek icon, where some people just, try to distance themselves from the past and try to look towards the future and look towards what they're doing now. He and people like Adam West and William Shatner, they get that that's the only thing they're known for. And they can laugh at it and they can, work with all that other stuff, and that's what makes them iconic. Wil Wheaton's very iconic in, as Wesley Crusher on Star Trek, but now he's like the big internet darling, he's been on Big Bang Theory a lot, and, he's done all this stuff with like Comic-Cons and all that other stuff, and, from what I hear, he's actually a very nice guy. So, if actually Wil Wheaton's watching this, first of all, why? And second of all, hit a brother up, I wouldn't mind chatting with you a little bit. If you're ever in town, we'll stop, I'll go get you, we'll go get a Cody or something, Go to, Price Hill Chili or something, or Skyline, or, I'll get you some Cincinnati favorites or whatever. Let me know. I'd love to chat with you. And speaking of chatting, I'd love to chat with all of you about whatever. Just hit me up on my Facebook page. I had 160 people see the last post I posted, and 10 people liked it, 2 people commented on it, and I think I've peaked. I really think I've peaked. I don't think I'll ever get that again. I'm sure only 5 people will actually see this video, but I think I've peaked as a poster. And the funny thing is, none of those people actually that saw that post, I don't think any of them actually liked my page, which is really 10 people liked the post, but nobody liked the page. 2 people commented, no new likes. So that's kind of, it is what it is, I guess. But, maybe if more people looked at it and more people liked it, more people see the page and see these videos and like the page, and whatever happens. But anyways, Facebook.com/ChipsterWhitley. Check my Twitter out, @ChipsterWhitley. Tweet Wil Wheaton, @WillW. Tell him to tweet me back at some point. I do read the comments. I do reply to just about every comment. So, let me know, and I'll yap at you tomorrow for Try It Thursday. See ya.